Hey, you guys, I just want to stop back in one more time for news, views, and conversations. I want to send condolences to the 14 victims in New Orleans, what happened on January the 1st. So I just wanted to do a video real quick on that. I don't want to give too much highlight to the person that did it. We know who he is. We know what he was doing. He got caught in the whole ISIS situation with being radicalized. And for me, I would definitely say this is what happens when you are isolated and you're going through things by yourself. But my grandmother would say, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And of course, with him going through all the things that he was going through, that's how the devil can take hold and get your mind working and, thinking, okay, you can go do some crazy stuff, some demonic stuff, because you're mad at the world, you're mad at how things have gone for your life, but you don't know God and you don't know Jesus. And I can only just think that, maybe his family is possibly Muslim of some sort, but they're not radicalized Muslims. I believe his brother has come forward and, pretty much stated, they don't support this. So there are people that are Muslims and have that faith, but they don't believe in this kind of foolishness. But I would definitely say this is what happens when you don't believe in the one and only God. You don't believe in the Trinity. The devil can get you by yourself and make you think you can do all kind of crazy stuff, and you did it for the reasons of only you know why, to give you satisfaction and to take out your frustrations on the world. This is what happens when he gets you by yourself. He controls you if you listen. So I just wanted to pay my respects to the families that lost their family members January the 1st before we could even get the year started. All kind of tragedies. There was another one that happened in Las Vegas. The guy blew up the Tesla truck in front of the Trump Hotel. So it's all kind of foolishness going on. I think a lot of this stuff also is possibly happening because of all of the rhetoric that Trump continues to spew. And I think it's going to be more stuff. So we got to stay prayed up, watchful. I always say pray, study, and watch. Just that's all we can do is pray, study, and watch and be careful. When we travel, when we go places, always, cover yourselves by, being alert, keeping your head on swivel and knowing what's going on around you, because you don't know who the devil has been whispering and talking to. Everybody is not who they appear to be, who they seem to be when they come out. Also, they showed him using the meta glasses. He had actually been touring New Orleans, Bourbon Street, and Canal Street, pretty much like riding his bike, patrolling and seeing like the places that he was going to hit when he got ready to do what he did. So he's been studying the place. I mean, a lot of people don't like to think about it, but it's true. The devil knows the word too. So he knows what he's doing. He knows how to, send people to study and watch and see what's going on. So the devil, he knows the Bible. And for the ones that don't know the Bible, this young man did not know the Bible. He still knew to study the path that he was going to take to cause the destruction that he wanted to cause and do on January the 1st. But I definitely just want to, send condolences to the family because what I'm watching happen is with all the stuff going on with the wildfires in Los Angeles, pretty much that's taken over the whole story of the victims. They're being like overshadowed here, nobody's saying anything else about it or whatever, but we still need to keep them lifted up in prayer and, definitely condolences to the family over and over again because they didn't deserve this and neither did the victims deserve this. Um, and the person that did it, he definitely has to deal with God on the other end because he was fooled and tricked out of his soul by ISIS. Crazy, crazy, craziness. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and pray to God we get more good news other than the bad news that we've been receiving. But of course, we're embarking on another 4 years of what we're about to have as a president again, which none of us are really, really happy about. But like I said, God is the president. He has the final say. And with all that is going on, we will definitely get through it with him. I will see you guys in the next video.
My heart breaks for everybody.
Their names and faces have been revealed, and now we're learning more about each precious life through their loved ones.
She was about to go to college, actually, in about 2 weeks.
18-year-old Nakira Dita was on her way to becoming a nurse. The Gulfport native was visiting Bourbon on New Year's Eve with her cousin and a friend.
Yeah, it really hurt me to see, like, one of my closest friends like that.
passion for baseball before he could even walk.
Brooke Gothrew described her baby brother Hubert as a young man with an infectious sense of humor.
He brightened up any room he walked into.
Along the way, we learned of Drew Dauphin, an Auburn University graduate. The 26-year-old worked at an auto plant in Alabama. Billy DeMaio's father described the 25-year-old as a good and humble kid who loved life.
Why innocent people, have to suffer, especially a guy like Kareem, was well liked.
Then there's Kareem Badawi. The 18-year-old was a freshman at the University of Alabama. The Baton Rouge native is described as a gentle, kind guy. Metairie mother Nicole Perez will be sorely missed by her mother.
My heart is broke.
She leaves behind a 4-year-old son. Elliot Wilkinson was identified Friday. His brother wrote on Facebook that the 40-year-old was loved and will be missed. And so will 43-year-old Brandon Taylor, who was born and raised in Marrero. Saturday, Jacqueline Kennedy honored her brother Terrence at a prayer service.
And I'm going to miss going to the grocery store with him. We go shopping. I'm going to miss everything about my brother. I love him so much.
On the same day, Matthew Tenedorio's body was escorted by the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office to his family in Slidell.
You hope you can hold on to them till they get old and you die and they live on, but that's not God's will sometimes.
And Martin Tiger Besh, a St. Thomas More football star, was kept on life support until his family arrived.
God kept his heartbeat beating for a reason. I believe it was so that me and my family could tell him goodbye.
Reggie Hunter, a 37-year-old father of 2 from Baton Rouge, his cousin says the warehouse worker loved his family.
They're crying. They feel numb right now. They're hurting.
31-year-old Edward Pettifer was close to the royal family. He's the stepson of a woman who served as a nanny to Prince William and Prince Harry. Saturday, they issued a statement mourning his death. And Latasha Polk was the final victim to be identified by family. The 45-year-old mother was a nurse's assistant whose family is still in shock.
She's leaving behind a son that truly loves her and going to miss her.
The United Way of Southeast Louisiana is accepting donations for victims of the terror attack. 100% of those proceeds will go toward the victims and their families. And if you'd like to donate, there is a link on our website.